Ride through Houston, Texas, flexing, rolling through the SWAT. Repping for the city, hear 'em in the parking lot. Houston written across the jersey, ain't gon' never stop. Just fans got me tuning in, waiting for the drop. Astros, Texas, Rockets, Dynamo, they coming with it. When they pull up, got the city sitting on a fitted. Straight out A-Leaf, hold it down, ain't gon' never quit it. Just fans got me tuning in, let my dogs get it. Southwest A-Leaf, Texas, throw down here and it's so infectious. We ride for the Houston Astros, Rockets, Dynamo, and them Texans.
How's it going, everybody? It's Carlos, your host of the Just Fans podcast, and I'm here with my co-host, Rios. How's it going, Rios?
I'm going to say it's go Cougs, baby.
Let's go. Hey, man, and we got, speaking of the Houston Cougs, man, we got the one and only Hasaan Hypolite on the show. Safety. Man, they have you as safety, and then they have you as linebacker. Hasaan, how's it going, man? How you doing today?
It's going good, man. Thanks for being on here, man. I appreciate you.
No problem, man. I appreciate you accepting our invite, man. All right, so, we're not too far away from the NFL draft. How are you feeling right now? What's going on through your mind as this date just approaches?
Hey, a lot, man. I'm just full of like emotion, man. Just being anxious, sitting there just thinking back like a movie, just going through like every moment of my life playing football, and it's like all of that was for this, like 2 weeks away, and just sitting there, man, just praying every day and just continuing to work out and stuff, try to keep my mind busy, because I ain't gonna lie, like I'll be a liar to get on here and act like I'm just the calmest person ever dealing with this situation.
Hey, man, we've had a lot of NFL draft prospects this year, yourself included, and they all kind of tell us about the same thing. And you hear different emotions from them, and so I like yours because yours was like sincere and honest, Not that they were lying, but still, it's raw emotion, So I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad to hear some of that from you.
All right.
Yeah, because I know if it was me, I'd be, pacing around the room all day, every day until the draft day.
Yeah,
so talk to us a little bit about your pro day. How did it go at your pro day, and did you talk to any scouts there?
Yeah, pro day was good, man. It was a good opportunity to get out there against guys that went to other schools, get in front of scouts that probably didn't have the opportunity to come to Houston during the season or anything like that. I talked to a couple teams, like the Steelers, Patriots, and what's the last team, bro? But they didn't talk to me. They talked to my agent, the Falcons.
Yeah.
So, like,
Okay.
that was all good. And then other than that, I had, like, that local day with the Houston Texans and stuff. So, and I'm just, to be honest with you, I talked to a lot of dudes that done played in the league. Like, I got my teammates, Demarion Williams, Art Green, Javarius Owens, and they'll tell me, like, bro, like, don't really get too much caught up in, like, the teams that you're talking to, because, like Pepe said, the team I got drafted by never said a word to me until the day of the draft. So at the end of the day, it's just all about putting in that work and just trusting in God and the film that you put out there already. That phone will ring sooner or later.
There you go. Now, let me ask you this. Growing up, I'm sure you watched a ton of football. Is there an athlete that you kind of model your game after, or if there's not one, is there any athlete that you definitely looked up to as a kid?
Yeah, like when I was growing up, like most definitely, like the reason I even switched from offense to play in defense, because when I was growing up, that was right in the midst of like the Legion of Boom and stuff with the Seahawks.
Yeah.
So Earl Thomas, Cam Broner, Cam Chancellor, like just watching them dudes, I just love the way they play football with each other. I love Luke Kuechly. I love just like how everybody spoke about him, like how they always just, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody praised his football IQ and like the attention he paid to detail. So like, and then also Marshawn Lynch, you know what I'm saying? Like Marshawn Lynch he got that quote where he say, I'm gonna get got, but I'm gonna get mine more than I get got. And like I just always lived by that when I was playing football. So those were like most definitely like my role models growing up.
Awesome. No, those are awesome. Marshawn Lynch gave us a lot of good memories. Watching him play, just running through dudes. And I mean, we're a Texans fan, but man, seeing Seattle just kind of dominate those years, man, that was incredible. So yeah, I could see why definitely that would be, you would be a definitely those guys, you look up to them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So during the season, they had you kind of all over the field. You played, linebacker, safety, nickel corner. I think
Yeah.
defensive line at one point. Like, I guess, at the next level, where do you see what position do you see yourself at?
Shoot, like I tell everybody, I play football. Like I don't have a position, like, cause every defense is different. So, like with my athletic ability and things like that, like I feel like that was just a testament to my football IQ, stuff like that. Put me anywhere on the puzzle, like I'm gonna find my way to fit into the mold. So that was just my willingness to go out there and do what was best for the team. So, but like where I'm most comfortable at, I'm most comfortable around the football. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
don't matter
There
what
you go.
Yeah.
position.
That's what's up. I like that. The versatility, man. You're able to move around and doesn't matter what position they put you on. You're just versatile all over the place. So that's awesome. Seeing some of your highlights, they're pretty impressive. So, man, good stuff. Um, now,
Always got to be ready because as we saw with the Texans this year, we had a running back, be our kicker for one game. So you never know.
Yeah.
Got to
yeah,
be rolling your numbers called.
Yeah.
exactly. So, as you're getting ready for the draft or for a call up or for a workout, whatever it is, what does your daily routine look like as far as like your exercise routines? How does Hassan Hypolite get ready for the next level?
It's funny because I actually got like a day in the life coming out next week, but bro, like, so every day I wake up at like 8:30. I eat breakfast. I get done with that. I talk to my mom on the phone on the way to working out. Uh, I get to my workout at On Sports and I get there at like 10. I work out from like 10 to 11:30. I go. I don't know, bro. Every day I go to Chipotle. I spend $10. I spend $10.83. $10.83 on the same thing. I either get a bowl or I get a quesadilla, eat that, go to another workout. Would I'd probably either go to like all in, or I'll probably just go do some field work with Pick Six. I'll do
Mhm.
that. Then once I get done with that, I go home, chill, stretch. After I stretch, I don't know, bro. Sometimes like it's just like that guilty conscience of feeling like I'm not doing enough, so I might end
Yeah.
up just going to do something else. And that either varies. It might be some running, might go like a cycling class at LA Fitness, or like I might just, you know what I'm saying, go in the backyard and just go through movements and stuff. But I don't know. I try to stay busy as much as I can, to be honest with
There you go. That grind don't stop, man. That grind don't
you.
stop.
Yeah, and it's been on the last season. So how did it feel going from the American Athletic Conference to the Big 12? Was it like a big difference as far as like level of competition, fans, all that?
I say like the only two like main differences that you could just feel as a player, I would feel like is the attendance, like when it comes to like the crowd sizes and stuff like that. And on top of that, I would also say like just the depth. So like once you go up in conference, you know what I'm saying, like Power Five and stuff, it's like depth. Like an American, like no disrespect to the American, but like say like the first receiver gets hurt, that next receiver like 9 times out of 10 ain't gonna be as good. You know what I'm saying? But once you go Power Five, like they dropping a 5 star and they got another 5 star on the bench. I got another 4 star coming in the game. So it's like it don't that drop off ain't really that big of a difference between the ones and the twos. It all really come down to like details, like technique or something. That's probably why he not starting compared to the other guy.
There you go. Have you have you ever come up with like your own plays on the field by any chance? Or designed any sort of plays that you tell your coach, hey coach, we should probably try this or whatever?
See, I wouldn't necessarily say like I designed plays or nothing like that, but being that I played different positions, I did have like the freedom to like to voice my opinion and say like, uh, if I feel like if I like for instance we had like scooching, walkout, uh, like different just techniques on how you would start your pedals or start the play, and like just being able to voice my opinion and be like, hey coach, I feel more comfortable doing this than doing this and stuff like that. And I feel like a great coach, like he don't really make players fit into his playbook. He built his playbook around his players. So a great
Hmm.
coach, like he wants his players to voice their opinions and say what they don't like and what they do like. Because at the end of the day, like if you're not comfortable doing something, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna perform at it good.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Exactly, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so going back to this past season, what was your favorite play of this past season?
Favorite play? I ain't gonna lie, bro. My favorite play was a special teams play. Like we playing West
Okay.
Virginia, and I actually like, bro. I played like everything, bro. I played gunner. I played like on the shield. I played front line kickoff. I did it all, but like it ain't really too many positions on the defense side, special teams that I didn't do. But I was at gunner, and like, I don't know, bro. I just had me a good release, stacked them up. Like as soon as the dude caught the ball, I hit him. But it was like we needed to pin them deep because we had just scored, and I think we was only up by like 4 points, so like we couldn't afford like giving up a touchdown or anything like that. And I ended up pinning them like on like the 12-yard line, so like that was real big for us. I ended up winning like special teams player of the week and
Oh,
everything. So like I don't know, that was very fun to me, and that's kind of weird. Like I did playing defense and stuff, like a special teams play being my favorite play, but I don't know. Like our coach always said, special teams that's the first play of defense. You know what I'm saying? So. I don't know.
and then
That was
like
good.
special, yeah, and then like special teams, like even if you go like when you go to the next level or whatnot, even if you do like special teams, that's your gateway in, right? That's your
Oh
gateway
yeah.
into more
Like
stuff.
I about to say, man, unless you one of them first round dudes, and so really some of them be on it, bro. Like for instance, if y'all pay attention to football, bro, Josh Norman was all over special teams this year as an NFL
Yeah.
vet. So
Yeah.
like, like if you know anybody that really know football, if you really know football, like special teams, that's when you find out who really like to play football because it's that job that don't get highlighted. It's the job that 9 times out of 10 people not even gonna remember who made that tackle, but that's really, bro, one of the most vital parts of the game, field position, all of those type of things. So like I don't really even remember the numbers, but we had like a chart where it was like if you stop the team inside their 10 or like the 20, like the percentages of how they went up scoring touchdowns. So like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like special teams is like a very important part of football.
Wow, you had all that. It's very analytical.
Yeah.
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 It's like every coach tells you, it's three phases to the game: offense, defense, and special teams.
Hmm.
If one of them is lacking, you're not going to win.
Yeah.
Got to pick up the slack with the other two.
Oh yeah, for sure. Um, my turn, Reels, or you? I'm sorry, man.
No, it's your turn.
Okay, so I want to keep talking about a little bit of your leadership skills. So, what would you do if you saw one of your teammates struggling a new type of play or something like that, or trying to learn a new type of play? What would you do to help them out?
Uh, Shoot. First of all, bro, like I ain't this game like it's like a fraternity, bro. So like I don't want to see nobody fail, especially like it
Yeah,
was something that I'm already good at it. Like I just try to break it down to them, like put it in their language. Cause a lot of times like meetings and stuff is on the schedule, so coaches moving fast, they explaining stuff fast. And a lot of people like some people visual learners, some people got to mess it up a couple times before they get it. So it's like you got to know who you dealing with at the end of the day, and like I feel like that's why I was always trusted to be a captain. Like I was a 3-year captain at our school. Like that's really not
Mhm.
something that happened too many times in the history of University of Houston. So I
yeah,
feel like that was the reason like a lot of dudes, you know what I'm saying, draw to me because I'm not one of them. Like I remember I forgot his name, like Malik something, but he got drafted the quarterback for the Titans. I remember
yeah,
like it was a big thing on ESPN how he went to Ryan Tannehill like asking to explain the playbook and like Tannehill told him like that's not my job. So like
yeah. I remember
I
that.
understand like money and stuff involved, but at the end of the day, like you a leader, so like this game, like you don't know, you could get hurt at any given point. So it's like if you get hurt and that dude behind you, he not confident, he not know what's going on. Like it's a team, bro. So at the end of the day, like he go out there and he stank up the field, it really all falls back on you because you had the opportunity to save him from making those mistakes, but you was too selfish to do it. So you don't never want to be in that position, bro.
Oh, 100%, dude. I felt the same way. I think we all did when we heard that. I was like, you don't want to help out a teammate. That's just detrimental to your team. You're
Right?
hurting the team at that point. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, because you're
100%.
only as strong as your weakest link, and if especially at the quarterback position, like if you go down, like and he doesn't know what he's doing, it's just going to hurt the team overall. That's just a real bad look on him.
Yeah.
I was going back to your captaincy, so because you became a captain as a sophomore, how did that feel becoming captain? That early on.
Uh I don't know, bro. It was kind of like I don't want to sound like cocky or nothing like that, but like I just always understood my role. Like my father used to tell me as a kid, he was like, I don't know what it is about you, but like people just drawn to you and they always believe in what you say and you can use that gift for good or bad. It's up to you. And like, I just knew I couldn't use it for bad because I had like a lot of people in front of me that did it the wrong way. So I'd be a fool to do it the wrong way after watching how that played out. So like, shoot, I don't know, bro. Like I never felt like excited or sad about it. It was just like I know this is what I'm supposed to do. I know this is my role, so I gotta walk in it and I gotta I never can ask somebody something that I can't do. I never demand something from somebody else that I'm not doing. So I would
Yeah.
like, to be honest with you, I really wouldn't trust nobody else doing it but me, because I know like how genuine I was with it.
There you
Yeah.
go, natural born leader.
Yeah.
Natural born leader. So with that being said, now you as a natural born leader and you know how people gravitate to you. Let me ask you this: what has been the best piece of advice you ever? Sorry, one second. What has been the best? My dogs are here. What has been the best piece of advice you've ever gotten from a coach?
Uh, Go first and bring others later. You know, so like I said, like never ask for nothing from somebody that you aren't doing yourself. So before you like demand something from someone, let them see you do it first. So it kind of like soften them up a bit to be like he not being a hypocrite. Like anything he asking for me, I done already seen him do it. So and I see how it played out for him. So let me try it out and see if it play out that good for me. And my home, he ain't real coach, bro. But we used to always call him coach, man. Pepe, bro. The man Will, we call him Unc. He used to always walk around just say, keep your face clean, bro. Like it don't matter like how you feeling, what somebody did to you in this business, bro. Just keep your face clean. Don't never give nobody a reason to say like, oh, he don't. We told you so. Or, I knew I was right. So keep your face clean and go first, and then bring others with you later.
There you go. Love that. It's true. You can't be a leader without and you can't be a leader or you can't be a leader without you being the role model for it first or modeling it for somebody. Because if that's the case, like you said, it makes you kind of a hypocrite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. I love that. That's a good advice.
So I know you played 1 year in Colorado. What was that transition going? You know, because you've been in Texas your entire life.
Yeah.
Then the transition going to Colorado, was it like a difficult transition, or tell us a little bit about it?
I mean, bro, like the football aspect, like that was all good. Like that's football is football. It was just a new area code, new faces, new people. At the end of the day, it's football X's and O's. Same plays, just different words being used. But the way of life was totally different, bro. Like they got like sugar taxes and Boulder,
Oh yeah.
like a bag of
Sugar
chips.
tax.
Yeah, bro. So like a bag of chips out here that is like $1.75. If you go out there, that same bag of chips is like $2.50. Because like
Mm-mm.
they're literally like the most fit town in America. So like their
Oh,
government puts a tax on like candies and sugars trying to deter people away from buying it. They got like a law on like how many fast food restaurants they can have in the
Yeah.
city, all of that. And bro, like the biggest thing, like being in Houston, going to school, bro. Like I've never went to school with anybody besides like Hispanics and like blacks. So like
Yeah.
yeah.
when I went there, I was like,
No, but
bro,
white
you were
people.
you were shocked.
the
You were
entire
shocked.
the entire university was like 2.3% black, and like out of that
Wow.
2.3% black, like 1.6% was athletes. So it was like
Wow.
it was just a totally different way of life. But I loved it, bro, because it got me out of my comfort zone. And to be honest
Yeah.
with you, like you only gonna think as big as the community you in. So like it taught me like how the world really works, how people think, you know what I'm saying, what other people going on. Like I remember the biggest culture shock for me, bro, was one day we was in class and the teacher asked, how many of y'all have studied abroad? And like only me and like four other people didn't raise our hand. So like that's when it hit me like it's a total different way of life out here in this world. Bro. So like you know what I'm saying? It introduced me to the ocean instead of the pond that I was in.
Yeah.
There
There
you
you
go.
go. You get to see
That,
a bigger picture of what things are like outside of just your regular comfort zone, you know?
Yeah,
it's funny. It's funny that you mentioned that because like growing up, I grew up in A-League and like I maybe had knew maybe three white people. I didn't see a whole bunch of white people until I went to UH. Like that
yeah,
was the first time seeing more than like like five in a group. I'm like, oh damn, there's a whole bunch of y'all.
yeah.
Yeah. You never saw him on TV reels?
Not really. Do the symptoms count?
No. Well, depends. All right, so let me ask you a question. So going back to your I'm sure that y'all have a lot of every locker room is different. Everybody's got different routines. Is there one routine that you could tell us that like a pregame routine in the locker room or a postgame routine in the locker room that either how y'all got ready for the game or how y'all celebrate after the game? Things that you could say, by the way. Things that you could say, just making
Yeah,
sure.
man. Like I would say before the game, we had like this, like our strength coach, Coach Barr, bro. Like he had this little. He really fell in love with Young Dolph, bro. And like, Young Dolph had like this ad RP, man. Young Dolph, bro.
Yeah.
Dolph had this
Yes,
ad
sir.
lib he used to always do. Where he be like, uh huh. So like, before the game, like Coach Brown used to like circle us all up, and he'd just repeat that over and over and over, like get us turned up before the game. But after the game, bro, especially if we won, we partying, bro. Like we cutting that speaker up loud as it could go, and we just in there throwing water bottles at each other, having fun. Cause at the
As
end
you
of the day,
should.
bro, like that week of practice, bro, it was all worth it. So we just try to have fun and bask in the moment as much as we can.
Hey man, you got to enjoy it. What's left without enjoying any of the perks you get? You know, it's
Yeah.
enjoyment right there.
Yeah, our little tradition when we played soccer together, we used to, hang out at the parking lot. Win or lose, we'd hang out and just drink in the parking lot for like an hour or two, then go
Yeah. I
home.
just I just showed up to drink. That was it.
Now, man, so me and Carlos were big foodies. What's your favorite go-to spot besides Chipotle here in the city?
I'm trying to think of something that's just in Houston, bro, cause I want to shine the
It's
light.
it's a little hard, isn't it? Because we have so much food here that it's ridiculous. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't understand that there's so many
I ain't
food
gonna lie,
places.
bro. It's hard to eat there because it's two places, bro. It's hard to get there because they only really open what it is Fridays. The first place open Friday through Sunday, but they only open like from eight at night to like 1 in the morning for like the after club scene. But it's my
Yeah,
friend. Like I'm not biased or anything. Like you can look this up on Instagram, bro. Blue Check Barbecue. Like that's
blue
my
check
brother.
barbecue.
Blue Check
Hmm,
Barbecue.
I'm
My
about to look that
homeboy
up, brother.
Reggie
I have to
Cheddars,
check it
man.
out.
That's some great barbecue. And then Big Billy's Kitchen, bro. Like both of them in Third Ward. Big Billy's Kitchen, hands down, like some of the best food I've ever ate in my life. Like
Really,
really, like in my life, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, like
Hmm,
that's my
I'm about
spot.
to check them out.
Yeah, you can look
blue
both of
check
those up on Instagram.
blue check barbecue. I'm down for that. I'm gonna look at that up. That's awesome. I've never heard of blue check barbecue before, and I've been here my whole life almost. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
because
that. I
when I was
love
going
that.
to UH, only thing I ever had was the Wendy's in the food court or Timmy Chan's. That was all I
Uh
ate. Or
Timmy
ramen
huh.
Chan,
noodles.
man.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. So let me ask you this: How now? Obviously, not every season is going to go your way, and there's going to be mistakes that are made all over the place, not just by you, but by teammates, by everybody else, or whatever, and things that you can't control. Right? Whatever
Yeah.
can go wrong will go wrong, kind of a scenario. Right?
Yeah.
How do you how do you deal with a season mentally when you know it's just basically not it hasn't been a successful season, and it probably won't be a successful season? How do you deal with that?
Uh, are you saying like if you're in the midst of that season and you noticing that it's not going good, or
Yeah,
just
like you had it like at the end, like when your reflection or whatever towards the end of the season, when it's already like there's no way that
yeah,
you guys make the playoffs, kind of a thing, and or just an overall
man,
bad
it's
season. How do you
true.
deal with it?
I ain't lie, bro. Like lately, I've been living off of this, and I feel like it changed my life. It's three stages to life, bro. Like
Yeah.
if you think about stuff from the past, it's gonna cause you depression because you're gonna fall into the emotional understanding that you can't do nothing about it. And if you
Mm-hmm.
think about stuff in the future too much, you're gonna get too anxious. You're gonna get too much anxiety because that's stuff that you don't know nothing about. So I just try to be present, try to be in the moment, and shoot, can't really just you can show emotion to it, you can think about it, learn from it, but at the end of the day, you got to keep it moving, bro, because you can't do nothing about it. That was only meant for you to just learn from it. So just learn from it, understand whatever mistakes we did, whatever we did this year that ain't work, we just ain't gonna do it no more. Let's go and keep it pushing, bro. Gotta put these feet back in the ground one step at a time, and let's get this work done. Because the only thing you gonna do is get sad. You
Yeah.
know?
So, Rios, let me ask a
Yeah.
follow up question real quick. I like how you said it.
Yeah.
How did you how did you said you've been dwelling about this, or how did you come up with that? Like, how did you figure that out? The whole three stages of life thing that you're talking about, because that's really interesting. I'm like,
Uh, like reading books, bro. I got this book. It was like the 5 Elements of Life. Reading that. They got 50 Cent got a book called Hustle Harder.
oh yeah,
Reading,
uh-huh.
reading that, talking to like you know what I'm saying, his teammates and stuff. But like I don't know, bro. Like talking to them and stuff. It's like nobody ever said it, but it's like once you like don't just have a conversation to just have a conversation. Like I was just talking and I'm trying to listen to the words and understand why you feel the way you feel, and it start
Yeah,
clicking. Like Only way you feel like that is because you tripping over stuff you can't do nothing about. So you really gotta let
Yeah.
it go. Only reason you feel like that is because you think about your like. For instance, how you asked me about the draft. Like that's why
Yeah.
I'm so full of emotion because it's I can't do nothing about that. We
Yeah.
work out and just sit and wait for that phone to ring. But at the end of the day, trusting yourself and trusting in the work that you already put in and what's gonna happen and what's for you gonna be for you. And you just gotta be able to deal with the consequences of life, good or bad.
There you go. I like that. I love
Yeah,
that. I
that's
just wanted like the way you said it. I was like, I want to know where he got that from because that sounded awesome. When you're like, there's 3 stages of life that you know, and I was like, I like that.
man,
So
that,
thanks, man.
that's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep, bro. That's deep, man.
Deep shit right there,
I like
man. I
that.
love it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So I was doing a little bit of homework on you, and I see that one of your things you like to do is cook. What's one of your favorite dishes to cook?
Man, I don't know, bro. My girl say my best thing I cook is spaghetti. So I think
What?
yeah. But I don't do like ragu sauce and stuff, but like I make like real spaghetti sauce and
Oh,
go
with the meat
hard with
sauce and all that.
yeah, I take that
There you
real
go.
shit. I don't know, that's just I don't know, like a form of therapy, I guess. Just watching something come to life, like in the pot. You know, like that's what my grandma and my dad, really my dad, bro, because I grew up with my dad, so there was no women in the house. He worked in the oil field, so one thing he taught me, bro, is how to clean up and how to cook, because he was like, shoot, we ain't got nobody else to do
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Oh.
it. Yeah.
Uh.
That's,
Now.
it's funny. My dad taught me the same thing. I mean, my mom was at home. It's like, you know what? When you move on your own, no one's gonna cook for you. No one's gonna clean
And
up
I
for
ain't
you.
gonna
You
lie,
gotta do it yourself.
he also used to say, I'm gonna teach you these two things, so can't any girl just make you fall in love with them because these are the bare minimum things. If you know how to clean up and cook, he was like, don't let that girl suck you into, oh, I know how to cook and clean. So now you
Right?
yeah.
There you go. All right, let me ask you. That was a good one. I like that one. My fiance was looking at me like, "What?" No, love you, hon.
Standing there with a frying pan.
No, if you start seeing the flying chocolate coming at me, that's her saying hello. All right. So, all right, really quick. So, is there, you now? I want to talk about you moving on to like the next level or whatnot. Is there a certain, you playing on defense? Is there a certain receiver or a certain player you would love to go against in the NFL?
I ain't lie, brother, to be completely honest with you. I tell everybody, like, I want to play against Derrick Henry. Cause like I don't know, bro. Like I just you play defense, bro. You got this. You got I don't know. I want to see if it's really that hard. Like how everybody make it look. Like, I don't know, bro. They be making this. I sometimes I be like, bro, they look like they out there on some WWE just faking it. I want to see. I want to see for
Script.
myself.
Yeah.
Cause if he that, cause either he that strong to where he making grown men look like little kids, or they just running up to him scared. I gotta see for myself.
You gotta try it out. See what's going on. Try it out. I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
once like you're on
either
the field, and you find out you're like, okay, never mind. That's real.
Oh, we just gonna have to line it up and do it again, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna win
there
sooner
you
or
go.
later.
You can
There,
get, like you say, you're gonna get yours eventually.
Exactly.
Yeah. There you go.
it's just like those Oklahoma drills. You're gonna get yours eventually. You might
All
get
right.
lit up one time, but the next one, I got you.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
going back to football, do you watch like the NFL on Sundays? Like you keep up with it, or is it just something that you just kind of like, yeah, just watch it in passing?
Uh, to be honest with you, like every time, but like I don't know, might have to lose this in a couple weeks. But my favorite team is the Packers, man. So anytime the Packers playing, I'm tuned in. But
Oh, okay.
I'm really more of a college football fan than NFL football fan. You know what I'm saying? Like the rivalries and all of that. Like just
Yeah.
way more. I don't know intensity. I feel like when you watch college football games than it is NFL games.
It sounds about right. Like I've seen, like you see the college crowd, and they seem like they're really, really, like really into it, and I guess because like the fans or whatever, the student body that goes there, as opposed to sometimes the NFL, you see is like fights, or like you just see like just regular fans, right? But
Yeah,
I don't know, the college scene just seems more intense, right? And in my, I
yeah.
mean, I guess going by what you're saying, is there a now? Let me ask you this: is there a college or a university that you went up against that you just were amazed by like the crowd that they had in there?
Oh, most definitely. My first college game ever was the Colorado versus Nebraska rivalry game, and we played at Nebraska, and they had like 95,000 people. Did like the flight of jets over the field and all of that. So like like the last time I played football, I was in a high school stadium, and like this is my next game after that. Like it was like the movies, bro. Like walking out, like I had to like really just be like, wow, like I'm here.
Oh man.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I'll never forget that feeling, bro. Like walking out, running out the tunnel, people booing you and all that. Like even that was fun. Like just looking at, dang, y'all really that invested? Like you hate me? You don't even know me.
You don't even know me.
I was like, I just got here, man. What I do?
Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be shocking. I can't even imagine how that would feel. Like just 95,000 people just booing your ass out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Then we ended up winning that game, so that was fun.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I love it. Love it.
How did the crowd react after you guys won?
Man,
Were they throwing stuff on the
I was
field?
about to say we was ducking on our way back in the locker room.
I was gonna say that walk to the locker room had to be quite exciting. Yeah. Awesome. Oh, that's incredible. Yeah, to be there, that would have been crazy. All right, so now let me ask you this. So you have your great performances and you have your performances that are not so great. Can you tell me about a time that you may have one of those times that you may remember where you may not have had such a good performance? How did you learn from that performance?
I'd probably say when we played SMU, bro. Like I don't think nobody on our team played good there. With nobody on defense, bro. We gave her like 70 points. It was like I think the
I
final
remember.
I think the final score of that game was like 60, like 68 to like 75 or 76, something like that.
Yeah.
And like Mordecai threw for like 10 touchdowns. So like I don't know, that game just let me know, bro, like always be prepared. Like we didn't have an answer. It kind of felt like when we went out there, like everything we adjusted to and stuff, like they knew what we were gonna adjust to. They knew how we were gonna play certain schemes that they lined up in. So it was just like I don't know. I feel like that was like a moment for me to where I was like I'll never be here again. Like I'll never feel helpless on the field again. Like if I lose, like it's just gonna be because he was the better man that day. Like I'll never allow myself to walk off a football field and feel like I just got my butt whooped. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I feel like somebody put me across their knee and just rolled me out, bro. Like, we was coming to the sideline looking at each other like, I don't know what else to call, bro. Like, we playing. Yeah.
I remember that game. It was like, man, it's like a basketball score almost.
Yeah. No, for sure.
All right. So, speaking a little bit into the future, you get drafted, sign an undrafted contract. First paycheck, what are you getting?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Only thing I want to do, like, bro, I want to be a resource. Like, I just want to help my family. To be honest with you, like, my plans is already like until like I get a second contract. I want to, like, when I come back home, like whatever team I get drafted to, I just want to stay at home with my parents. Like, I'm just chill, bro. Like, I don't know. That's my happiness comes from like doing stuff for people and like just being a service. So that first check, bro, I probably take my whole family out to eat. Just let them buy whatever they want and just chill. Like, I might trade my truck in and get a TRX. That's about it, bro. That's really about
There
it.
you go.
Bro. That's really about it, bro.
Yeah, man. You got to treat your family. Who would be? Let me guess who that's. Who would be your main hero in this? Who's your main hero from your family that supported you all the way?
My mom. But my mom, like, but she a superhero, bro. Like my mom battled through so much stuff but kept it a secret because she felt like she didn't want to be a burden to me. So like that already let me know like how much strength she got. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, just watching how she operate, watching how like she don't let nothing stop her. Unbreakable, bro. Like unbreakable. Like certain stuff I call her and I'm in my emotions about, bro. You would think I'm on the phone with my dad, cause like the way my mom talked to me, she like you just said what? Like you better get your ass up and like you feel me? Like, yeah, bro. So, I gotta say my mom, but my mom and my dad, but like I don't, my dad get mad about it sometimes, but I don't know something about them 9 months, bro. Like that they do something to you and your mom. You know what I'm saying?
That bond's deep. My mom's
Yeah.
the same way. Like she'll tell me not what I want to hear, but what I need to hear. And sometimes I don't want to hear, but I need to. So, no, I get it, man.
And that's the voice of reason, That's the voice of reason, and so I get it. It's your mom's supposed to tell you guides you how to do it. They're the superheroes, man. They're the real superheroes. They put up with they're stronger than us in a lot of ways that we can't even imagine. So yeah, they're mentally strong, just all over the place, and they give you the best advice. So definitely, moms are big shout out to moms out there, man. Seriously, but that's awesome that you thought about your mom and your family. That's a great mindset to have, I guess, going into this, to the next level or whatnot.
Yeah.
Is that my turn or your turn, Rios? I'm sorry. I got it's my turn. Yeah, that was a good one. All right, so let me see. What do you, speaking of going into the next level, what do you look for in a coach? Like, what would you expect your coach to be like, or how do you perceive a real coach?
I think like the only thing I'm looking for a coach is somebody that's just willing to just dive into me and make me a better person every day. Like that's it. Like just give me a chance. Like I don't want no extra favors. I don't need no extra pats on the back or nothing. But just I want to walk into somewhere to where every man in that building is getting an equal opportunity, no matter like what the name is, where they come from. None of that. Like we all in here, we equal. Like we all men at the end of the day. So like that's all I'm looking for. Like I ain't looking for that word fair and none of that. Cause let's be real. Like ain't nothing fair. I just want it to be that. Like everybody get treated and looked at in the same aspect. Like just because somebody came from a different school, ain't that. Cause at the end of the day, when you walk on that field, bro, like it don't matter if you rich, poor, mom, dad there, mom there, not. Like that whistle blown, don't none of that matter no more, bro. Like don't none of that matter no more. So that's all I'm looking for.
Awesome.
There you go.
So when did you know that you wanted to be a football player?
That's really why I moved to Texas. My mom and dad, they lived together in Florida because, like I said, my dad worked in the oil field, so he always like had those jobs to where he was working a year, 2 years, get moved to another state. And then him and my mom broke up, and she stayed in Florida, so I stayed with her till I was like 11 years old. And I came out here one summer, and in Texas, like football never stops. And I was riding my bike through the neighborhood, like they was like practicing for like one of those spring league type things, and they just asked me to come out there and like help them my route. And like when I was doing it, like at first, like of course, like I ain't never played football before. They was kind of getting the best of me, but that's when I knew, like that's when like the seed got planted in me because I got pissed off because I was getting pissed off because I understood. I don't know how I understood this, but I understood like you're not you're not doing this to me because you better than me. I just don't know how to do it yet. So like I just kept coming every day. And then on the third day, bro, I went out there like I'm no helmet, no shoulder pads. They got helmets on, shoulder pads. I'm tackling the shit out these kids. Like we all the same age. We all the same age, but like I just had a different fire inside of me, bro. Like, so I don't know. Like that's really what started it. Ran home, told my pops I wanted to play football. He was like, shit, son, like football started in August and you got school, so like you can't stay here and play football. Like we call your mama and ask her if she could put you in football there. And I was like, nah. He was like, what? And I just remember I grabbed the phone. I was like, Mom, I want to move to Texas. And she was like, why? I was like, I want to play football.
Yeah.
So like they always argue like, oh, he wanted to come live with dad or none of that. It was like, to be honest with you, it was just a game of football. Like it didn't have nothing to do with nobody. I ain't know nothing about Texas football or nothing, but I just knew it felt different. Like it just
Yeah.
felt different. It was a fulfilling. Whatever I was missing in my life at that time as a kid, it filled that space. It filled that void. And ever since then, like I've been loving it. I
That's
don't know.
amazing. Spoken
Yeah.
with such passion, dude. Like honestly, that's
Right.
awesome. That's how you were born to do stuff like this. Born to be
Yeah.
born into the game or whatnot. That's amazing.
Mhm.
All right. What I wanted to do now, really quick, before we head up into our the part of the show where we do our NFL trivia here, I do want to highlight your IG account for people to follow you up, and please, guys, give Hasaan Hypolite a follow on his IG at _landlord5. I love that name, landlord5. Follow his journey to the next level. It's been amazing talking to him right now. So let's go over let's do some NFL trivia really quick. So all this is, Hassan, is just I'm gonna ask you random ass questions. And every prospect we got is just questions that we ask. Nobody learns anything from it. We may just learn some stupid ass facts that we didn't know about. and it's just 5 questions each. And I just want you to beat Rios because what's the best thing I can say? He's an ass, and so I just want somebody to beat him. So that's all it is.
Hey, I did beat a Harvard graduate.
All right.
He beat a guy from Harvard. So
Yeah,
there's that.
that's been the that's been the highlight of 2024 so far.
There you
Because
go.
it sure ain't the Astros.
Definitely. All right, so let me. Sorry, my dogs are going crazy. I'm so sorry about that. All right, very professional. Anyway, all right, so it's gonna be 5 questions each. Do you want to receive or defer?
I'll go first, man. I like to score first. Put the
Let's
pressure
go.
on.
All right. All right. That's right. He said, screw you, Rios. All right. Where's I'm going to do 3 answer choice. Okay. Where is the NFL Hall of Fame located?
Canton, Ohio.
Oh, all right. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, he came in
All right.
guns blazing, Rios. He said, nah, I don't need your multiple choice type shit. I can do this on my own. All right, Rios. All right. I love it.
I like it.
All right. Rios, your turn. Okay. Oh no. I wanna make sure I get this. Okay, which player has won the most NFL MVP awards?
Peyton Manning.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Peyton Manning. All right, 1-1. Peyton Manning. All right, let's see. Next one for Hasaan. All right, so let's see. Okay, how many NFL players can NFL teams roster at a time?
53.
Yes, sir. 53. All right, 2-1. I love how he knows. Like just straight answer. He's going blazing. Rios, you may have a tough one on this one.
Competition.
It's competition right here. All right. Rios, who has the most interceptions in the NFL of all time? If you need multiple choice, let me know.
Yeah, let me do multiple choice on that one.
Okay, Paul Cruz, Richard Sherman, or Earl Campbell.
Paul Gross.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a gimme. Yeah. All right. That was a gimme. All right. All right, Hasaan. Let me see. Which NFL teams have how many NFL teams have a bird in them?
I hope I ain't missing one, bro.
Oh, do you want me to give you multiple choice? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 4, or 5?
Say 4. Seahawks,
4?
Falcons, Eagles, and the Cardinals. Right? Probably one team I forgot, huh?
You haven't said final answer yet, so if you want to revisit that.
I'm gonna say 4 final answer. I can't think of the 15.
4 final answer? Okay. It's actually 5. 5. So it would be Seattle Seahawks, Arizona Cardinals, Atlanta Falcons, Philadelphia Eagles, and the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, the Ravens.
Yeah.
That's what I forgot.
Ravens. There you go. All right, Rios.
My bad, Pepe.
Right? They're looking at you like,
He's about to call you like, come on, man. How'd you miss that one?
All right. Rios. What year did the NFL require the NFL players to wear a helmet?
Shit.
I got you.
Damn. Let me get multiple choice now.
Multiple choice, yeah, for sure. Okay. 1938, 1951, or 1943?
just gonna guess 43.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got it right.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that was pure luck.
That was pure. I had no idea.
That was pure luck. I was trying to like throw like the closest numbers I could to him so that he would get confused. But all
Wait,
right,
didn't they
Hassan,
come out like in 1920? So they weren't required for like 23 years to wear
I
helmets.
think they had the actual like leather helmets at that point, but I think that I don't know if it's the actual like helmets that are similar to what they have now. All right, Hassan, you got to get this one correct to win it.
All right.
All right. I mean, sorry, not to win it, but to stay in the game. Sorry. All right. Let's see. Try to help you out on this one. All right. No. Some of them are just, I don't want to insult your intelligence on some of them. These are, what does the NFL stand for? Yeah. Okay. What year was the NFL founded?
Need the
I'll
answer.
give you multiple choice if you want.
Yeah, I need the multiple choice.
Okay. 1920, 1948, 1900.
I was gonna say 1920 because ain't that like the year? That's 1920.
Final answer?
Yeah.
You're right. You got that one. Okay, you're still in the game. You're still in the game. All right.
Yeah,
And if Reels gets this next one wrong, then y'all are tied it up.
All right.
So, but if he gets this one right, Reels want it. Okay. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna try to give him a little hard one. But he's a good guesser. I'll give him that.
Oh, I got through high school.
So you got to high school. Yeah. All right. What was the lowest scoring Super Bowl game ever?
Yeah, let me get multiple choice in that one.
Super Bowl 51, Super Bowl 53, Super Bowl 24.
I'm gonna go Super Bowl 24.
Final answer?
Yeah, I'm just guessing. I have no idea.
No, 53. All right, Hassan, you're still in this.
Okay.
All right, sudden death. What person gets this? This next round, whoever gets it correct, wins it. All right. Oh, not wins it, but like whoever gets it correct stays alive. All right. All right. Hassan, what is the oldest NFL stadium? Multiple choice?
Right now?
Yeah.
Let me get the multiple choice.
Okay. Green Bay Packers,
Uh-huh.
Chicago Bears, or the Superdome in Louisiana.
Man. Oh, this is. Hold on. I think I got. It's either Green Bay or the Bears. I know that. First of all. But,
I like putting those two together. It's clearly one of those two.
I don't know. All right, bro. So I'm just thinking about how they built. And I know
Yeah.
like the Packers Stadium in the middle of like a neighborhood. So that mean like they built the neighborhood around the stadium. I don't think they would build a stadium in the middle of the neighborhood. But the Bears, bro. Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah.
Shoot. I'm gonna go cash in. I hope this ain't wrong. I'm gonna say Chicago. Hey,
Final answer?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, forget. I'm a Packers fan, bro. I'm gonna die with the green and yellow, bro. I'm gonna say
Packers?
Packers. Yeah, Packers.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Glad you went with that because it is the Packers. I was gonna say it is the Packers.
I ain't lie. I don't know that part of that guess. I was just like, they would
Yeah,
have
yeah.
built. If they built the neighborhood around the stadium, I think that stadium been there for a long time.
Oh yeah. It's to the point where like I think was it the people own part of it or something like that, like the fan base. Yeah, like it's that. Yeah, it's that. So yeah, good job, man. There you go. You went with your gut. Reals. I think Hasaan has been the best in a long time of contestants. All right, so Hasaan, if Rios gets this one wrong, you have defeated Rios.
Already.
All right. Let's see. Which means nothing at all in the big picture. Sorry, Rios. All right, Rios. Which NFL stadium has the largest seating capacity? You ready? Or do you know?
Multiple choice.
Sure. Okay. MetLife Stadium. What's the other one? MetLife Stadium, Cowboy Stadium, or Allegiant Stadium for the Raiders.
Cowboy Stadium, I guess. I have no idea.
Okay. Final answer?
Yeah.
Hasaan, you beat his ass. winner.
I technically beat somebody for Harvard too, right?
There you go. Yeah, there you go. You can take that. You beat the guy that beat the guy from Harvard. There you go.
He has the belt now.
You have the belt now. There you go. Hasaan Hypolite. Now you got to come in every week and defend it against somebody else. Yeah. It was actually MetLife Stadium. MetLife Stadium seats 82,500 people.
Oh, I was torn between that one or the Raider Stadium.
Yeah, I figured I'd add the one. I figured I'd add one of the newer stadiums because they seat a lot of people too. But yeah, it's MetLife Stadium apparently 82.5. So hey, Hasaan, this has been a lot of fun, man. I appreciate you coming on the show and just hanging out with us and shooting the shit. Honestly, it was great. You know, learning about your, the way you view life in general, and you know how you've been as a teammate, as a captain, as as a coach. So I got to say, in the end of it all, do you ever see yourself being a coach sometime or anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I'll probably be more of a strength coach than a football coach though, because that's who you spend the most time with, and like you be more hands on. Like I can't really do like the recruiting, being on the phone, stroking egos and all that. Like I don't really think that's me, bro. I like to just deal with my players hands on, make them better men every day. So I can see myself getting into being a strength coach, training stuff like that.
There you go. And I know that's way in the future or whatever, but hey man, honestly, we're rooting for you. We're wishing you the best, and even if you don't end up with our own home team, then we'll be rooting for you no matter which team you land on, brother. So thank you so much for joining us. Anything else you'd like to say to anybody out there?
Nah, bro, just have a good day, bro. Thank y'all for having me on, bro. Just be safe out there, brother.
You too. All right, man. So again, don't forget to follow Hasaan Hypolite on his Instagram account. Follow his story. Follow his journey on his IG account @_landlord5. Amazing guest to have. He beat the shit out of Rio, so that was my favorite part too. There you go.
I'm sure it was.
Touch some grass, Rios. You made Rios touch some grass. There you go. He came in guns blazing too, like immediately. Didn't even let me finish the question. He knew the answer, so he came ready for it. There you go.
Appreciate
Hasaan, hey man, no problem. Hasaan, don't go just yet. Let me just end the show real quick, and that's going to be it for us. Check us out next week, and until then, everybody else, stay safe. See y'all later. Peace.
Southwest A-League, Texas, throw down here and it's so infectious. We ride for the Houston Astros, Rockets, Dynamo, and them Texans. If you ain't never been down here, but rule number one, you gon' respect us. Just fans in my speakers, new one drop, they bout to bless us. I might right through the SWAT, playing just fans right through your spot. Look, and I don't know what you thought, but right here, dog, we gon' rep the squad. Got HU, I might fit it, then on my jersey, you gon' know.